Now, mindset is a really, really important thing. The Bible says, do not be conformed to the patterns of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. The key word there is patterns, okay? Addictions are actually caused because people are stuck in a certain type of toxic pattern, a certain type of vicious cycle that keeps them stuck in one single place, thinking about one thing and finding fulfillment from one negative toxic thing. So when I quit drinking, I really did struggle with this bit, because even after losing the appetite for the alcohol, I tried to find out what can I do with myself now. Because before that, I was drinking every single time. I used to drink to go to bed. I used to drink when I wake up. I used to drink when I was going to eat. I used to drink when I was doing every single thing. So I sat there and I said, what am I going to do to replace this in my life? If you are a person who's very handy, it's actually recommended that you pick up, things like stuff like passion projects. I started to pick up stuff that I had actually abandoned, things like writing, things like drawing, creating. And, slowly by slowly, even when I would be home and, thoughts of, why don't you call somebody up and go and drink? Why are you home alone? I would say, no, instead of doing that, why don't I pick up, a pen and a paper and start to write? And eventually I started to rebuild my journaling habits again. And then, with time, I started to pick interest in graphic design. I did teach myself graphic design, and that's how my communications consultancy, Nova Media, was born. So if I hadn't actually replaced my old mindset with this new one, a new progressive mindset, because the fact is, if you can't change your mind, you can't change your life. Honestly, you're going to consistently be stuck within the same pattern. One thing that actually shapes people's mindsets is their environment. What is around you? Who is around you? What's keeping your thoughts occupied? What are you constantly meditating on? Things that you constantly meditate on are eventually going to bring themselves out, eventually going to manifest in the physical. So we need to be very careful about our thoughts. What are we feeding ourselves? What are we bringing into our minds that is shaping our mindsets? Today, I just want to encourage you, just evaluate your life. What do you spend most of your time thinking about? What shapes most of your thoughts? What are you listening to? Who are you listening to? Okay? And trust me, it will be a good step in the direction for progressive change in your life to break toxic habits. Keep it Jesus and Juice. Shalom.